am in my dressing gown this morning because it is a work morning for me today. I'm filming just before work, which I don't normally do. I normally edit before work, but this week and next week is crazy. I've got a show in 9 days, so I'm like, oh. But you know what? We're going to do our work for, I was going to say we're going to do our work for makeup. Oh, we're going to do our makeup for work today. What's going on? I'm gonna do like everything that I'm like project panning. I'm gonna do a project panning get ready with me. I've not done one of those in like a really long time. So, hello, if you're new, my name's Caitlin. I do a lot of bright, fun, colourful makeup. I'm also a choreographer. I've got a show in 9 days and I'm stressing out a little bit, but that's okay. I love project panning. I do so many project pans, not as many as I used to do. I used to be a little bit wild and crazy and do a project pan like every other day, and then I wondered why I'd get so stressed. I wonder why. Now I've definitely cut down a lot, and so I'm gonna put the products to the test. I do like to do these get ready with me's every now and then, just showcasing how I use these products, because a lot of the time you don't actually get to see how I use them, you just get to see the progress in them. So I think it's a really nice, fun little video to do. But if you enjoy project panning as well, then definitely stick around, join our little family. I'm fighting the YouTube algorithm to boost me a little bit more. A lot of small content creators are struggling right now, so your help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I do also have a channel memberships. If you are interested in further supporting the channel, you get exclusive videos, exclusive group chats, and all that kind of stuff. So let's jump into it. Oh, I've got moisturizer in my eye and it, like, you know when it burns? That's a great start to the day. For foundation, I'm going to use my Revolution matte base. Now, this is in my rolling project pan, and I did have a little bit of issue with this. If you watch my rolling project pan, you'll know. I'm not sure if this is expired or not, but I've been using this over the past few days, and my skin seems to be okay, so I don't know if this is expired or if it's just my skin being ridiculous. I think it was just my skin because, like, it's calmed down a bit. I'm not going to praise my skin because every single time I praise my skin and say, yay, look how good it looks, it goes the other way very, very quickly. But this is one of my all-time favorite foundations. It has been discontinued, and I'm not going to be buying it on like the beauty outlet or anything like that because this has been discontinued for about 2 years now. And so anything that is on like the beauty outlet or Amazon or anything like that, it's gonna be old stock, even though it'll have the safety seal on it, and even though it's got like the hygiene stuff, like I think it's time to move on. So I do have this in my rolling project pan to finish, and I'm going to be so sad, but also really happy when this is finished because, like, it's going to be the end of an era. I do have another shade all the way down here. I have F1. This is the shade F2. So it's not like I'm getting rid of it forever. I do have another one, like a bit of a backup. But yeah, I'm going to be really, really sad when this is gone, because it was such a good foundation. Revolution recently sneak peeked that they were releasing like a new version of one of their discontinued favorite foundations, and I was like, please be the matte base, but it wasn't. It was the Conceal and Define, which is a good foundation, but we want this back. This is one of the foundations that I do reach for quite a lot for work mornings, just because I do sweat a lot. It gets really, really hot in my studio. So, I mean, this is a good one. The Catrice HD Liquid Coverage is definitely the one that I would reach for more. Like, if I could only use one foundation for the dance studio, it'd definitely be the Catrice. But this is a good second. And you can see, it's pretty full coverage. You can definitely still see a little bit of my breakouts on my jawline, but it's pretty good. So I went to my first ever concert the other day. I did do a get ready with me talking about my makeup no buy, and that get ready with me was to go to my first ever concert, and I went to watch Take That, which wouldn't be my choice. Like, I like Take That. It's a British band. I don't really know how famous they are in the US, but okay, tea and beef, like Take That lore. There was a singer in Take That called Robbie Williams, and then he like left Take That and they had like mega beef. And then Robbie Williams was the owner of the drama school that I went to. So I felt a little bit odd going to see Take That. I felt like a bit of a traitor. I'm not going to lie, but it was nice. I saw a lot of people being like, oh, we miss Robbie. And I was like, girl, you don't. Girl, you don't. But no, it was really nice. I went with my mum. She was meant to go with someone else, but they like dropped out. So yeah, I went with my mum, and we were all the way right at the back, which it was a good seat. You could see the stage really, really well, but you couldn't really see them. Like, they were this big. They were this big. We were so far at the back that it was kind of crazy, but that's okay. First ever concert. I was pretty happy with it. I definitely think I'm still a theatre girl, but that's okay. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use my Collection Ultra Coverage. This is one of, I think, my favourite concealer, actually, full stop. This is such a good concealer. It is so full coverage, and it is £4 from the drugstore. I'm so close to finishing this. It is ridiculous. Like, I'm scraping. I really think this will be done by my Project Pan update this month. Like, I have no doubt about it. Like, I'm scraping. I'm trying my absolute best to get some out. I'm gonna pop some on my jaw just to cover up those little acne patches as well. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a theatre girl. Like, I knew a lot of the Take That songs, but they've been going since the 80s, which I didn't know, actually. I thought they were a bit newer than that, but they've been going since the 80s. So, I mean, I didn't know all of them. I knew the, like, biggest ones, but I'm definitely nicking some of that choreo. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely bringing that to my dance studio. Some of the choreo. Thing is, because of my job, I'm a choreographer. When I go to, like, concerts or musicals or something like that, a lot of people watch the people performing, like, Take That. They go for Take That. I'm watching the dancers, and I'm like, I'll nick that. I'll nick that. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll nick that as well. But me and my mum were joking that, like, because it was, like, the circus tour. It was fantastic. Like, the circus performers in that show were, I'm sure you can imagine, absolutely insane. And my mum was joking that I'm going to text my boss the next day and be like, hey, so for my classes, we need a tightrope, and we need a fire ring, and we also need, like, 7 trampolines. And I was in work yesterday, and I was joking around with him, like, the same joke, and he was like, maybe we'll calm it down, just for now. So my boss doesn't want me to set fire to children. Fuming. But no, I've got a show in 9 days. On the 12th, I have a show, and that is why some of my videos have been maybe a bit rushed or a bit, like, less time, shorter, that's the word, shorter than usual, just because I'm so busy. I'm in work every single day for the next 14 days, and it is a lot. It's a lot to try and keep on top of my YouTube with, but I'm just doing shorter videos for now. And then I have, like, 6 weeks off. I'm so excited. I'm off over summer. Yay! I'm going to use my Essence All About Matte. I know I've only used products in my rolling project pan right now, but it's because I don't have any base products in my other projects at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go for it. I always tap the back of my hand and press it in, just because I don't want, like, it to be overwhelmed. And I like to just go around my smile lines, and then my nose and my forehead. I don't normally set as much as I'm doing now, but it's hot and I'm dancing a lot today. So I'm gonna make some really good progress on this today. Right, for blush, what do I want to use for blush? I've just kind of set my face, haven't I? You know what? I'm going to go with NYX, I think. This is from the Simpsons collection. It is the liquid blush in the shade Snarky Scarlet, and I've really been enjoying this blush. This is a very natural shade, even though it looks really intense and, like, red in the packaging, and when you first put it on the cheeks, it kind of blends out to be such a nice natural blush shade. This is in my Project 10 uses. I'm going to do 3 dots. And, like, you're going to think, like, whoa, that is so much. But when you blend it out, I mean, give me a sec. Like, give me a sec. I don't really want to be a clown going to work, but when you blend it out, it just looks like a really natural flush. Here you go. Like, look at that. It's really weird how natural it can go. Or obviously you can like build it up to be like crazy, but just for every day, I think that's a really nice blush color. I've always struggled with like really intense like red blushes because they always look bright red. And like that's fun for like some looks. Like that's cool. But when do you wear like a bright red blush? I know some people will like definitely wear a bright red blush and like rock it every day. But for me, every day, I don't use that shade. I don't use a shade like that. So I do just like to tap it out with a beauty blender. Just blend it out a little bit and it makes like a really just lovely, natural blush. I really, really like it. I don't know why I've done blush before bronzer. Never do that, but today's the day. But yeah, I think that's nice. It's a really just, yeah, natural. And I like that. I was shocked at this when I first used this. I was like, oh my god, I like a liquid blush. This is great. I never like liquid blushes or cream blushes. I'm just not a fan. But there's something about this one that I really like. It's really easy to use. It's a really nice color. I find that a lot of liquid blushes like are really quite hard to use. This isn't. It's just like, yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice. So I do like that. Why did I not do bronzer? Like, that's really odd. Okay, I just skipped bronzer completely. I don't know. The only bronzer that I'm working on right now is actually from my Pan That Face palette. So I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to use this a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to show you what this palette looks like right now because I'm filming the update for that quite soon. So you're obviously seeing the B-roll of this. You're seeing what it does look like, but it looks a little bit different now. I have been working on this bronzer a lot, and it's definitely been the main bronzer that I'm reaching for. I think that's why I've not pulled any other bronzers in any other projects, because like I really, really want to work on this bronzer. This bronzer had a little bit of a bad start to the year, let's say, because I was still trying to finish my bronzer from Pan That Face palette 2025. So this bronzer was kind of like sitting around for a bit, like completely unused. But I have indeed finished my 2025 bronzer. And so I did manage to start working on this a few months ago. So it does have a little bit of a back foot. But I'm really excited because last month in my Pan That Face palette, you would have seen I have actually hit pan on this now. And so I've been expanding the pan and I've been really, really loving just working on this and just like expanding the pan. Like I love expanding pans. Obviously, you know, working on foundations and concealers and things like that is exciting. And like when you finally get to finish those products, it's really, really rewarding. But there's something about expanding a pan in a powder product that is just like the best. I don't know. I love, 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 love that part of project panning. That's what gets me like going. You know, that's what gets me going. It's just so motivating. And like, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really don't know why I did blush first. I've been doing makeup for like years. I've been doing Get Ready With Me's for years. And today I was just like, no, we're not doing that. Okay. I'm going to just put a little dot of this blush on again. This could be a big mistake. So yeah, at work, I'm like cleaning a lot of my routines. This whole show is just my choreo, which is kind of crazy. There's no like story to the show. It's just like a dance show. And it is 100% me. Which is like absolutely mad. I've never ever had a show like that before. I've never had a show that is just my choreo on that stage. And yeah, I had my oldest group yesterday and they're like killing it. I'm just so proud. Like I saw something on Instagram recently where it was like, oh, I used to be a dancer and like nothing prepared me for like the sorrow of becoming a dance teacher. Like I just want to be a dancer again. I don't like being a dance teacher. I'm the opposite. I want to be a dance teacher so badly. if you put me on a stage as a dancer, no, I'll cry. I don't want to do it. Put me in the dance studio as a choreographer and a teacher. Yes, I'm in my element. Like, I have found my job. You know what I mean? Like, I found the job for me, and I found the job that I'm always meant to do. And I'm just like, I'm so excited, and I'm so happy where I am. Like, if you guys have been, touchy-feely moment. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that, it was touch and go for a second. Like, I lost my job, and I didn't know what I was going to do. But I fully believe everything happens for a reason. And I fully believe that I had to lose my job last year in order to find, like, what I genuinely love doing. And, yeah, I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm all of it. I'm not going to lie. Okay, highlighter. What do I want to pull for highlight? I really don't know. Do I have a highlight in a project pan? Apart from my Pan That Face palette, obviously. But I've already used that. I don't really want to use it again. I've got my Kimchi Pearl Gone Wild, but I'm going to work. And that's a blue highlight. But I don't think I have another highlight in a project. So I'm just going to use my NYX Buttermelt. Why not? I'm going off script a little bit. I'm going off topic, but I'm going to use this as my highlighter today because I don't have anything. Well, I do. I have my Pan That Face palette, but I've already used it. I want to use something different. I love this so much. It's a really blinding highlighter, and it was going absolutely viral last year, rightfully so, because like she's intense, and I will show you now. I'm gonna go. You know something like really unexpected that I love about my job, right? This is something like really left field. First of all, yes. Second of all, right, seeing young girls experiment with makeup, there is something so pure about watching like young girls just experiment with like and trying to find their style. I love that. And I always try and like compliment them. There was one girl, she's kind of like cool. Like, I wish I was her. Like, she's so cool. And she came in with like smoky black eyeliner, nothing on the top lid, but like a satin blue all under like her under eye. And I was like, that looks cool. And I said to her, like, that looks really cool. Like, I love that. And she was like, oh, I was just like playing around before I came. I was like, yeah, love it. It's like my two worlds are colliding. So yeah, if you want inspo and you're a bit like edgy and cool, there you go. You could probably do it with any colour as well. That's highlight done. A little bit off script for highlight, but that's okay. I'm gonna go. Normally I do Pan That palette for these kind of things, but I've been using Pan That palette like all week. Today is Friday. I've been using my Pan That palette since Sunday, like consistently every single day. So I'm hoping that I've got a good Pan That palette update, because the last update a few days ago wasn't the absolute best. But today I'm going to use my Mini Sugar eyeshadow palette from Anastasia. This is in my No Pan Left Behind project pan. And so I do have a few of these pinky shades left to use. I'm going to do a little bit of like a like pinky subtle look today, which isn't normally my thing, but you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I've got these three shades left to use. So I don't know, I want to complete this palette because I need to film my No Pan Left Behind, and they're the last three shades that I need to use. So I'm gonna try and do like a work look with those three shades. It's gonna be a little bit different for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna feel a little bit odd wearing pinks, but you know what, it's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm gonna set the lid with this like very pale pastel pink. Oh my gosh, alliteration, get me. I'm just gonna run that all the way through the crease. I really do love this palette, but these pink shades definitely get really neglected. I think like no one is shocked to learn that I reach for like these taupes and like this blue, like this section. Oh yeah, all the time. The pinks never get a look in, ever. So what do I want to do? I think I might put maybe like this shade all the way through the crease, possibly. I don't really know. Like, I'm just gonna like do an experimental weird look today and just hope for the best. Normally, I like to be in like my safe zone when I go to work. I have like an everyday makeup look that I do every single time I go to work pretty much. And it's because like I am a bit of a creature of habit. I've learned that I'm a bit of a control freak. Not a bit. I'm a lot of a control freak. Come on, Caitlin. Like, let's be real. I'm a crazy control freak. And so doing a makeup look to go to work that I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, it's a little scary for me. I know that sounds silly, but I don't know. It's funny though, my boss the other day, because obviously he had to like screen my social media before he accepted me in the job, and I always forget that like he knows that I do colourful makeup. Like he knows full well like what I do on YouTube. And we were talking the other day about like hair and like dyeing our hair. I told him the story of like me and my friend made a pact that we were gonna dye our hair crazy colourful shades, and I chickened out last minute. And he looked at me and he was like, "But don't you do like colourful makeup?" And I was like, "Yeah, Tom, I do." Yeah, Tom, I do. And like, he's never ever said to me once that like, "Oh, I know you do colourful makeup online. Like, let's just tone it down for work." He's never once said that. So I know he is waiting for a blue eyeshadow look. And I'm trying to gain some courage. Okay, I'm just trying to gain some courage to do it. I'm going to go in with this like burgundy shade. This is one of the shades that I have not used. I'm only wanting to go like a little bit because I actually want to use this as a wing as well. And I want the wing to stand out. So I don't want to pack this on the outer corner because I still want the wing to be seen. Right, that brush is way too dense. Caitlin, stop it. I'm just going to brush this up into the crease. Oh my gosh, I saw the show program for the first time yesterday. Oh my god, it looks so good. Like, there's like a whole page spread of just like my face. Like with the kids. Like, there's loads of pictures of like me with the kids, and like, oh, it's just so cute. It's so lovely to see. Like, it's such a professional little program, and all the kids have got their headshots in it. Like, it's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go in with this pink, which I'm a little bit scared about. I'm scared. Right, let's pop it on the lid. I definitely feel a bit more ballerina than I would normally like to feel. I know I do ballet and I know I teach ballet, but I don't want to look ballet. I'm feeling girly, which isn't normally my vibe. So then I just have this purple. I think I'm going to do that on the lower lash line. If I can find a brush. I'm gonna blend it out. This is definitely more of a satin shade. It's definitely not an impactful shade like that pink. God, half of that went in my eyeball. Ow! Okay, right, what time is it? 31. Right, yeah, I'll do a wing. I'll risk it for a biscuit. Let's do it. I will regret this decision instantly. I already know. Why is there a pen in my brush pot? What is going on right now? Right, I'm going to go in with this burgundy shade again. And I'm going to run this along the lash line, and I'm going to do a wing with it. I've really started to like wings recently. I was never a wing girl, ever. And now, suddenly I'm a wing girl. Who knew? Sorry, a side effect of doing a wing is that, like, no one ever gets to see it because I go absolutely silent. But here we go. Here's one wing. This wing always looks beautiful, and it's always this other one that goes... So, again, I'm sorry, I'm going to go silent for a second. You know what? I'll take it. It's not exact. It's okay. It doesn't have to be. I'll take it. That's fine. And then I think I want to do the silver on the inner corner. Very pink, which is not, again, normally my thing, but it's not bad. Like, I don't know if I'd do this look again because I do feel a little bit, like, weird. But, I mean, it's still a nice work look, which is good. My biggest fear was that, like, I was going to look a little bit intense for work. But I don't think so. I think we're looking all right. All right, I just done my lashes and my brows. They're not really project panable, really. I mean, I am using one shade in my Pan That palette for my brows, but here we are. here we are. So for lipstick, I'm gonna go, I've been loving this. I think it won't take me very long to finish it. This is from Fenty. It is the shade Glass Slipper, though it doesn't look like a clear gloss because it is gunky, and it's just because I've been using it so much. I love this so much. I've been using this all the time, constantly, and it's just such an easy everyday lip shade. I'm just going to line my lips with the liner that I've been using. It's from Catrice. It's the Spring in the City shade CO1. I love this liner. I probably should have used CO2 because that's slightly more pinky, but oh well. It's just like a My Lips but better shade. And then the shade Glass Slipper from Fenty. Like that on. Simple. Everyday. Basic. Love it. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this is the finished look. Not like me at all. I feel like an imposter, to be honest. I feel a bit weird, but I'm really excited. I have now officially finished the No Pan Left Behind for the Mini Sugar, which is fantastic. I can roll this out and I can roll in a brand new product in my No Pan Left Behind. I am still working on my Odin's Eye. I've done one extra look with this, but I do have a few more shades left to use. I'm not too sure how to go about this, but that is not my problem for today. My pink eye look. Who am I? Who am I? But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, you know the drill. Like, comment, hype, and subscribe. I should have probably got my uniform on, but you know what? I'm cozy. It's all right. We're all friends here. Have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye-bye.